All right, Cody. What do you think are the 12 most essential heavy metal albums?
Like,
Because we're about to go through them, as according to Discogs or whoever the fuck put this list together.
all right.
I can tell you right now, Metallica's not on my list.
Okay. Okay. Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast.
Sorry.
Hey.
Fucking Animal Mood is out there.
Okay, Number of the Beast for sure.
Number of the Beast.
Yeah.
Master of Puppies, definitely.
I wouldn't put Paranoid, but Black Sabbath.
Fuck yeah.
With the opening song, Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
So out of these 12, half of them are the first 6 Black Sabbath albums.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, not really, but it's either Black Sabbath or Paranoid for me. I can't really decide. I'm gonna put them both on there.
Yeah.
So that's the first 2 of my 12.
Would you put?
You put Number of the Beast on there though.
Yeah.
Number of the Beast is
Number of the Beast is cool. Or Power Slave.
Black Sabbath self-titled.
Yeah.
But Devin's got your back.
Yeah. That one's. I went. Yeah. Last time I was on here, I was talking about how I went into like a deep dive into Black Sabbath like discography.
They're the best.
Only Aussie years though.
There's some okay. I was thinking British Steel too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You going? Are putting any Motorhead in there?
I never got too much into Motorhead because they all sounded one note to me.
Yeah. Dope Smoker's on there for me.
Rest in peace.
Oh, you're a Megadeth guy, right?
Yeah.
So boring.
No.
I don't like Megadeth.
Nah.
What's up then, Maya? What do you got to say about that? Turn the mic on. Okay.
Probably Ace of Spades.
I mean, that's a classic. A Tony Hawk soundtrack all day.
Would you consider Van Halen? Like,
I mean, you can if you want, I guess.
I mean, that's something I always argued with people because some people consider them heavy metal. I always consider them just rock.
So when I was, and How Comes the Wolfies? Whenever I was, I think we were driving the U-Haul around on Sunday, and we were listening to the radio, and We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister came on.
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys listened to that song? I mean, everybody's heard it like 1,000 times, right?
Isn't that a Disney Channel song?
Every morning.
Well, it's funny because it was that, Twisted Sister were considered a heavy metal band at one point.
They were considered like really outcasts.
Yeah, and that song is not heavy.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah.
It's like a, insurance company commercial, like
It's very crazy.
get better coverage. We're not gonna, and-
Yeah.
But at one point it was like subversive.
Trying to think.
I don't know.
What was it? Whenever everyone went to go play at Arnold House in Austin, me and Emily like listened to like the first 3 Metallica records, like front to back, and Emily was like, "I get it now."
I still don't. I don't get it. All right, let's see what's on this list. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Oh, come on, Black Album.
Oh,
out of all
no!
the records.
That's so funny that they put that on there. What a wild choice. One of their more or I don't know. People like it, but it does kind of signal like the beginning of the end for the band, right?
Yeah.
Devin's fired up.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
This
no.
was wait. Oh, never mind. Oh.
Yep.
No, that was the reissue they did.
Yeah, I was like,
Number of the
my
Beast,
brain is-
boom, right there.
That album's fucking sick.
That album rips.
Oh yeah.
It's funny that they put all the. Oh, there you
Y'all
go.
did.
There's your boy. How do you feel about Van Hagar, though?
Oh, I fucking hate Van Hagar, dude. Like Van Halen, not Van Hagar.
Of course.
Okay, fuck this.
Yeah.
Of course.
Guns N' Roses belongs nowhere on this list.
Come on, man.
Dude, they're barely heavy metal. They're not. Well, actually, first of all, they're not heavy metal. Like, no.
Is it Twisted Sister, same genre?
They're just hard rock.
Hard rock,
I'll go
right?
hard rock, but they're not a metal
Rock
band.
and roll.
Yeah, they're like
Rock and roll.
they're a rock and roll band.
Like because back in the day, I mean, that's what heavy metal was like a term because your parents were like saying that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but like
heavy metal or because there was no metal before that. Metal like came after. You know what I'm saying? It was like heavy metal. There was no metal. It was just fucking rock, and it was Twisted Sister and fucking.
well, no, I mean Black Sabbath created heavy.
You know what I mean?
Well, there's Venom.
But Black Sabbath created heavy metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Black
yeah.
Sabbath by Black Sabbath is the first heavy metal record ever. Some people would argue it's Led Zeppelin's first album that came out like a year before.
Fire. But nobody
that's
was
not a
really
good record.
saying metal.
No, not
until
yet.
like the 2000s.
No,
Dude, for real. Like
no, metal was a thing in the 80s.
when I heard
Iron
heavy metal,
Maiden.
heavy metal,
yeah.
but I never heard the like metal by itself became a term, became a genre. You know what I'm saying? Like it's separate from heavy metal. You know, and I always like was very confused by that.
Interesting.
Everyone knows metal started with Limp Bizkit.
That's what I was about to say.
Give me something to break.
Did you hear the story of Helix today? That he like on our we posted that Helix met Fred Durst in
No
the
fucking way.
and he was a kid like backstage and he put his hat on and gave it to him.
What?
And
Does he still have it?
He's got it.
Oh my god.
It's at his grandpa's house, but
That's
he said it was all
incredible.
sweaty and he was like ew and he like took it off. and then he walked backstage with and Filter was there and the guy from Filter was like, "Hey man, you want my autograph?" And he was like, "No, I already got Fred Durst's." Fucking little dick.
That's so funny.
And then his mom made him get it, like the autograph
Dude,
anyway.
that's so awkward.
Judas Priest was heavy metal. Yeah.
Judas
Yeah.
Priest was heavy metal
Yes.
for sure.
No, definitely.
Okay, what's after Guns N' Roses?
AC/DC, baby.
Okay, but not this one though.
It even says hard rock right there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the one that should be on this list. They have better records.
This isn't their first album, right?
No. No, their first one was what, like High
Self-titled
Voltage or
one?
something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Was Highway to Hell their second or third?
No, that was later. They were already on a major by then, I think. Interesting.
I
choice
love
of
their
group.
fucking outfits, dog, and like their hats
Look,
and shit.
here's
like,
the
man,
thing.
Cute hats.
Is
They
it-
dress like what? Like where are they from? Fucking
Australia?
Australia, right?
Yeah. They're Australian.
The shorts, like it was just such a bizarre. Like they look like to me like
He looks like a
Irish.
schoolboy, yeah.
Some like
Yeah.
like you know.
Yeah, I don't know. AC/DC is 100% dad rock at this point.
Yeah.
Like that's a
For sure.
a label that I feel comfortable with putting
More
on them.
almost even like granddad
I
rock.
guess now.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
because it's not like I
Yeah.
mean like a dad rock is Limp Bizkit, you know, to the generation now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
But I guess AC/DC just gets blended in there.
for Tuna. This is Grandpa Rock. For
Sure.
for my generation,
Right?
it's still dad rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Like I
yeah.
I think of
Yeah.
AC/DC as dad rock
Yeah.
or
But
Is dad rock just music that dads listen to, or
Judas
is
Priest.
it a genre? Because I've had this debate before.
I think
where-
it's not a genre because it's the music of the generation, right? Because like Filter would be dad rock, Korn would be dad rock.
it might be a genre.
You know what I'm saying? Korn's not dad rock.
Is classic rock a genre?
Well, it used to be
Because
oldies used to be a genre too.
yeah, but now those are like
Yeah.
old, like you know.
I know.
oldies.
But the thing is that nobody really calls old like when oldies was when we had like an oldie station here in town like 93.9 or whatever.
But now it's all 80s music.
That's what I'm saying
Yeah.
because the generation jump. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So they
even like I just discovered this radio station the other day. I barely ever listen to the radio. 104.1. It's like a retro station.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's like all like 80s and
Yeah.
90s. Actually, I was
Yeah.
so I was dropping
Retro.
I was
90s,
dude. No, for real.
How do you think I
No,
feel?
Hold on. So like this was crazy. I picked up this big record collection over the weekend, and I had to get a U-Haul van for it, and so I was going to drop the van off.
fucking flexing like that.
If I was flexing, I'd own my own van instead of renting the van. But
No,
I had
you're
to-
smart. You're smart.
I had to rent this van, and so I was going to drop it off, and I think my phone had died or something, and so like I was just listening to the radio, and I put it on that station, and like the second I put it on, I just heard "New Kids on the Block" had a lot of hits. Chinese
yeah,
food
LFO?
makes me sick.
Yeah.
And I was like, what
Summer
the
Girls?
fuck? Summer Girls, yeah. But I remember that song from when I was a kid. You know,
Yeah.
like that was a huge song.
Oldies.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch, and
Yeah.
I was like, what? This is on the retro station now. I'm not old enough for this. Like, I'm just not.
But dude,
Corn is butt rock.
Please chill. Please chill.
I had
Please
it-
chill. Please chill. Thank you.
Wait, chill. Me or Carlos?
No. It says please chill.
Please chill is Renee.
And I'm saying to please chill.
Oh, okay. Corn is butt rock. Oh, okay.
Corn kind of is butt rock.
Please
yeah.
chill.
Nah, dude.
Please show.
Don't hate on corn.
I think I'm not a big new metal guy. I know you are, Dust.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
It's
Was
okay.
it? Have you ever?
We can have our differences.
Have you heard that? You know that song "Bow It's a Bob" by Kid Rock, right? Yeah. So like,
Oh, do I?
yeah.
Do I?
So is it get in the pit and try to love someone one of the
Yes.
hardest mosh calls ever?
It is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
really hard.
Yes. He's speaking to everyone.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
You know what I mean?
A broken
Yeah.
clock is right twice a day. You know what I mean?
Inclusiveness. You know what I mean? Like at its fullest form.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a twat, but that but that line goes so hard. Okay,
There we
Def
go.
Leppard
There we go.
sucks. Speaking of Kid Rock,
There we go. There we go.
shit.
Yo, that record has some bops though.
What is even on it?
You got Photograph, Full,
Look at this
Rock of
photograph.
Ages. Like,
Yeah, I don't really know this record. I've never been a big Def Leppard guy, but respect to that drummer. Talk about perseverance.
he still had 2 arms on this record.
but
Nah, then fuck him.
I only want the one arm records. No, but that's fucking tight that he still is.
Bro, he overcame.
He did, dude.
He was like, I ain't missing this money. Fuck,
Fuck
this
no.
shit.
He's like, I was born to rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice in
Chains Dirt.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's alternative for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Grunge, yeah. Hell yeah, it's grunge.
it is kind of heavy though.
They got jean shorts. There they are in the picture.
Yeah.
Yes. And the leather vest. God, dude, yes.
Classic grunge vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like I dress like that now.
I love grunge. I love the grunge era style.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm sorry, that song's fucking stuck in my head now. Just like right after I dropped that U-Haul off, I was riding in the car with Kylie, and I just was like, you know what, Kylie? And she was like, what? And I was like, I like girls that wear Abercrombie. It's just like, it gets stuck in your head. It's an earworm. I was never a grunge guy.
Sad.
Don't like it.
Nirvana?
Oh, classic.
Don't like Nirvana.
Wow.
Wow.
I remember that one time you got the B9 pedal. That organ, and like the first thing you did when you plug it in was play Mr.
Mr.
Crowley.
Crowley, fuck
Yeah.
Mr. Crowley goes so hard. This is a good record.
Yes.
I like this one. I don't like all of his solo stuff. He is kind of notorious for just like finding really amazing guitar players and then kind of ripping them off and not giving them the credit they deserve. But this record fucks, and so does Bark At the Moon.
His melodies are cool.
Yeah.
He's
And his
just
lyrics are so simple.
he's just like a class. He's like a textbook case of Riz, you know. Like that's he just had the Riz, and that was like that's it, you know. I remember very distinctly this one time watching. It was like the Queen of England's like 70th birthday or something like that, and so they threw this big like spectacle. I don't know what birthday it was. This was probably like 15 or 20 years ago. But I was still younger, and I'm watching it with my dad, and so all of the great like English musicians are playing, right? You know, I'm sure the Who did a set. You know, I'm sure Elton John was there, stuff like that. And and so Ozzy comes out to play, and you know, this would have.
Was it that AIDS benefit thing?
No, it was definitely something like specifically British. Whether it was like the anniversary of the Crown or of the Queen's like birthday or something like that. But he comes out, and this was probably like either towards the end or right after the Osbournes were like off the air, that show on MTV. But this guy comes out, and you know, he's never been, or he was at one point, I guess, but it's been a while since he's been very limber, you know what I mean? So he's just kind of like standing there like this, like singing, but the fucking dude is chewing gum.
Nice.
You can see it in his mouth when he's like, when the camera's close up on him and he's singing, and he's just like chewing gum. That's Riz.
Riz.
Oh, dude, you remember that episode?
Doesn't even care.
What?
Of the what?
Oh, the episode of the Osbournes, whenever he was like making a smoothie and he turns on the blender and goes to sit down and forgets about it. And it just keeps going.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Was such a weird time. British Steel, there you go.
Classic.
Someone brought a copy of this into the store earlier today, but it was absolutely cooked and unplayable. So we're doing this this event with Pride Corpus Christi in June, and we were sitting down, talking about what we're gonna do and stuff. And the guy who's the president, who's in front of Kylie and I, he was like, "Yeah, apparently the singer of Judas Priest is gay," and I was just like, "Apparently, yeah, he's been gay for a long time." And so I told him the story of when we went to go see. I went and saw them recently, and I dragged Kylie with me. Like, she didn't want to go. Judas Priest isn't her thing. But 5 or 6 songs in, and he's on his 3rd outfit change, and Kylie's like, "This is cool. Like, he's really switching it up. Like, I like this guy." And I was like, "Oh, so you like this band now that you know he's gay?" And she was like, "He's gay." And I was like, "What?
I love him.
How did you not know?" It was like, I don't know. Like, I watched enough Behind the Music, and I love the like 80s or whatever shows to like have known that. I guess not everybody was like as obsessed with pop culture as a kid as I was. But,
Oh, dude, I used to watch those in the pop-up video.
yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that Rob Halford was gay before I ever heard a Judas Priest song, I think. Just because of like what a big deal it was at the time,
Was he like the first big metal musician?
Yeah.
To, like, be like, "Hey, I'm gay."
For sure. And it was like, this was a huge thing. And look at him now. He's fucking 69 and can still hit all those notes, and
Can hit
he's
the
fucking badass.
can hit the high C all night long.
I can hit the high C all night long. I went and saw I go up a little bit, Maya. Does it say what year what year this came out? 1980. So 2015, I guess, right? Was the 35th anniversary. I went and saw them for that. It was sick. He still comes out on a motorcycle and shit, and like, it's pretty badass.
He's still pissed.
Yeah, they're still really fucking good. And the guy who's playing bass with them right now is from Robstown.
What?
I don't remember the guy's name, but no, I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. That was Queensryche, who opened for Judas Priest when I saw them.
They don't have the same lead singer anymore, right?
I don't know who else.
It's not the 9 Inch Nails guy.
A Danny Loner?
Yeah.
No.
He's from Corpus too, right?
Yeah. I don't think he really claims us though.
I thought he like lived here or something.
I don't know. I don't know if he does. The only person I know that knows him is Nuss, and I think they're like estranged.
Him and Nuss are estranged.
Well, I think Danny Loner and like
Anyone.
a lot of people from Corpus are estranged.
Yeah.
Like, because he was in that band Anchorwatt before he was in 9 Inch Nails, and then I don't know what happened with that, but he left and wanted nothing to do with it and became a rock star. So good for him.
Nice.
This is a good record.
Motorhead's good.
Motorhead is good. They're fun. They're a fun band.
I like them. It's just not something I put on regularly.
No.
Me either, but when
No.
it comes on, I'm
I
happy
respect
about it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Do you know the band that Lemmy was in before this? Hawkwind. Have y'all ever listened to Hawkwind?
No, but that sounds awesome.
They're fucking sick. They're like a space rock band.
Space rock, like Hum?
No, there was space rock before Hum. It's like an offshoot of like prog rock.
Okay.
So it's like it's like early 70s prog, but like, I don't know, with
Lasers.
more extraterrestrial themes, I guess. More reverb.
Nice.
Spring
verb.
Spring verb.
Spring verb this to hell.
But Hawkwind fucks. Warrior on the Edge of Time is a really good record. What the heck is going on?
Oh, no. Lemmy
Lemmy
is
is
God.
God.
That's what they say.
That is.
Oh, was it on the Airheads? It's like, who in a fight, Lemmy or God? And he's like, Lemmy. Trick question. Lemmy is God.
I've never seen that movie.
You never seen Airheads? I think it's
It's the
Central.
one where they're like in a grunge band, right? It's like
No, they're
Sandler
metal.
and well, they look like they're in a grunge band.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They're wearing like plaid, like cut off. Yeah.
No, they're metal. That was the most hipster shit ever.
That was
Man, you haven't seen that movie?
Let's go. Holy Diver.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Holy Diver is one of the best metal songs of all time. This shit goes so hard.
Oh, dude, I always put it on road trips, like this album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
That's a good. The riff.
The riff.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. It's really hard.
It's so dope. Like, how do you
really
top that?
It was the guitarist that wrote that riff ended up joining Def Leppard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Full circle, baby.
Full circle.
Don't talk to strangers. Slap so hard,
That's all. That's all.
I haven't listened to this album in a long time. Yeah, cool artwork too.
dude. The artwork of these metal bands, like
Back in the 80s, they
fuck
were
yeah.
so good.
my cousin Nelson, that dude who has a bike shop down the street.
That's your cousin?
Yeah, he has all the old like Iron Maiden records, and like, bro, they're like you could like open them up and
he's been hitting me up about him.
yeah.
He
Oh, he wants to sell them?
No, he told me if I ever get any Iron Maiden in to let him know.
Oh yeah. No, he's not gonna let that shit go.
All right.
Nice.
Those are the 12. I respect that for the
respect
most
that.
part.
Not the Black Album.
Yeah.
Certainly not the
Yeah.
Black Album.
Yeah, but for record, they had to do it.
Yeah.
They had to do it.
That's a